Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy, this is Red Means Recording Modular, and today we're doing a video on ESU's or ASU's Trifecta. It is a multi-effects unit where you can stack 3 effects of various types. Think of like a guitar pedal multi-effects where you can like pick different effects in different slots. Each one has their own set of settings and you can modulate them, and you can save presets and you can move through those presets with CV. It's very fully featured and it's very cool, and I needed to get to know it better because it's just been sitting in my Bleep Techno box. I'll put a link to that in the description. It's been acting as a compressor for the drums, everything except for the kick, and then a delay and a reverb. And it's working great in that respect. I think it'll stay there, but it's got so much more than just that. So today I want to go through some of the effects, show you how it works, and yeah, just demystify it a little bit. All right, so you're hearing a little blip right now from multigrain. I have a sequence coming out of Renee 2 here. It's going to go into surface and multigrain. This is just going to provide us with a little bit of rhythm. Here, let's just hit play. We may get that a little bit more interesting later. I just thought a little metronome would be helpful. Okay, cool. So you can hear I have a sequence coming out of surface. You can hear that surface is stereo. Obviously, we have a stereo input here. I have ESU's Trifecta clocked with, it looks like a quarter note clock. So sometimes you want a 4 PPQ clock, sometimes you want a 1 PPQ clock. I think in this case, I'm going to put a 1 PPQ clock. There's a duck in as well, which we will get to in a smidge, but basically it'll do volume ducking built in, which is pretty cool. Here's a blank preset page. I can go through one of the 3 slots like this, and I can pick an effect. This is a new one that got added recently. It's a granular effect. So if I wanted to make changes to this, I would use these knobs. And there's 2 sets of settings for each, each effect. There's the main ones and the alt ones. So if I turn this, I'll get a little interface. You'll see that I can go from, it's like different timing values for the size. I think I'll go to 2 bars there. Spread. That's cool. And then dark matter. And how many particles. You can see it has a soft takeover, so if I turn this knob, it already took over. Yeah, so let me go to the alts, turn this, and then go back here. See how it's got that little white like dot there? That's a takeover there. So go back to here. This is the state. And then we have pitch. Ooh. Hell yeah. And then dry wet. Usually the last one on the alt page is the dry wet. There is a master dry wet for the whole module, but each effect can have its own dry wet, which is really, really important. So let's find something in here that we want to modulate. So about dark matter here. It's really, really easy. I'm going to take a sine wave out of here, put it into CV1, and then I'm going to hold Shift Settings and turn the knob that I want to modulate. So this one right here. Now you can see that I have a selection here of CV. So CV1 is where we put that. So now we can hear that thing is kind of moving a little bit. Cool, right? If I go into my settings here, here's the full mix and output gain for the module. I'm going to keep this around 0 dB for quick so it doesn't clip. Here's the master dry wet. And then if I go to the right here, we have the duck amount, duck decay. Here's our mod configs. And then we have our mod preset. So I can go to the mod preset here and hit Shift Edit and just clear all the mod presets. But basically there's a whole menu of presets you can say for how the mod configurations work, which is really, really clever. And then we have our mod meters. So if I was to put this back in here, you could see a value moving around there. So pretty neat, huh? And then there's our little splash screen / firmware screen. And firmware update is done by going to the left here. So very clever once you get to know how things work. There are things like, shift edit and shift settings to get to different things. But overall, once you just go through the manual, you'll get to know that and it won't be a huge deal. Let's go back to here. Let's listen to some different things. Wonderful chorus. Very lush. I'm a little surprised the chorus seems to be monophonic, which is a little weird. Usually I expect choruses to add stereo information. Not this one though. Crush tone. So it's a bit depth and sample rate reducer with a filter. That's great. I can go down here and add a delay to this if I wanted to. This delay designer is almost too complex. There's just a lot of different times on it you can add. So you can do, it's a multi-tap delay, which is cool. A distortion. It's always cool to put distortion on something like the Surface. This has a bunch of different modes, if I put them correctly. Yeah, here it is. So there's 5 different modes for the distortion. Let's change up our pattern a little bit. So after this, we can put like a flanger or a phaser. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh! It's a shimmer? That's crazy. Let's try that duck input, shall we? This is the kind of sound you'd want to duck around. That's great. Actually, I'm going to clear out this preset. I'm going to go to presets and shift edit. And now we're just loaded a blank preset. So what else do we have? Tremolo, a sweeper. What's this? That's very silly. Oh, there we go. That's cool. What else can we do with this one? What's Storm? Whoa. Yeah. Really like reverse delays. So one thing I will say, as far as I can tell on the manual for this, there isn't actually a, what do you call it? There isn't an appendix that explains what each effects does. And I think that's a big missed opportunity. So ISU or ESU, if you were going to update the manual, I would love to get an appendix with some more information. What the fuck is going on with this? Absolutely bonkers delay, man. Professor X seems very, very cool. Let's see what phase shift is doing. That's cool. Whoa! Gotta be careful with that one. That's really crazy. One thing that the creator of this did on Instagram was they took their microphones. I think they might have had it's not really one famous one for Mutable Instruments, that contact mic one. Ooh, gotta be careful there. Oh my god. Be very careful there. So now, oh my god. So now we technically have me. Yeah. I think that's probably good. So ESUS Trifecta, it's a really low-key walkthrough of it. 3 effect slots, each one with its own set of parameters. You can set dry and wet for each one. You can have one of these 8 input CVs control different parameters. You can save presets, and you can move through those presets with CV, which is something that we did not do. Aside from not having an appendix in the what do you call it, the manual for the effects themselves, as far as I know, a little bit of menu remembering, a little bit of like shift key remembering. It's a pretty fun unit, and definitely great for live cases where you need big changes in small amounts of time. But obviously you could put it in your, just mess around case and have access to a lot of different effects. You've heard it be pretty transformative for this whole time. All right, well, I guess that's it. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Red Beans Recording Modular. I'm Jeremy. I hope you have a wonderful day. so wet. This is so wet.